Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play called Ascent, the space game. Now this is a game brought to you by Fluffy Kitten Studios. It's selling on Steam right now for $19.99. Actually, it's 10% off at the moment, so it's actually $17.99. Normally goes for $19.99. And I have to say, I absolutely love the name Fluffy Kitten Studios. I always thought if I had a character or an item named after me...
Hi, I am Dave 6000, the ship's computer. This is our inbuilt flight simulator. I will take you through the basics of controlling your camera views, flying the ship, and if you want to, basic combat. Good. You can see any angle like this from outside the ship.
Oh, right, so can I use the Xbox 360 controller? It looks like I can.
Now let's zoom all the way in. All the way. This will place our view in the cockpit.
Well, what if I don't want to use the controller? Can I not use... Okay, so I guess I have to use the mouse for certain things. Let's say okay, and we'll zoom all the way in. Okay, so that's first-person view right there, which is the sky.
There.
I think that's the floor.
View. Don't ask me why.
Oh, check that out. The graphics on this game.
Excellent.
I like it. How do I fire?
Now, let's try steering. This is useful to minimize the number of fatal crashes we make.
Now, if the volume's not loud enough, I definitely will, go to that, in between episodes and check that. But he's just basically telling me the controls of the game, and he wants me to use the WASD keys. But what if I don't want to use those? What if I want to use the keys that I have right here on my controller? I guess we'll have to do it anyways just to get him to be quiet. Mouse control, hold the right mouse button in first-person view for ship mouse control. Hold the right mouse button. I guess that's it right there, just to kind of move around.
Next, let's try locking the thrusters on. This maximizes the impact during a crash by continually accelerating the ship. It can also be useful for escaping certain death in combat or flying over mountains. Hold down left shift and press space to lock thrusters on.
Alright.
Combine this with gravity anchor off to pick up a lot of speed.
But why would I want to crash into somebody? Okay, so that is just me using the controller. It's not, wait.
Let's try locking the thrusters on. This maximizes the impact during a crash by continually accelerating the ship.
Alright, I get it already. You want me to do it your way. Alright, let's do it.
Or flying over mountains. Hold down left shift and press space to lock thrusters on.
Left shift and space. There we go. It is locked in. We're building up some speed. Should we, I kind of like that it started us over water. Otherwise, I think we would have crashed a couple of times already. So that's locked in, guys. That's locked in. I'm not holding anything down. I am kind of moving around just a little bit. Fire thrusters as normal to disengage the thrust lock. All right, we can do that. Actually, that's not doing anything. Do you want to fight a practice drone or skip it? Let's fight something, guys. Let's actually try that out. Combat controls, aim ship directly at target, hit the X button or both mouse buttons to fire axial beams. Alright, so now we can stop going into... Hit the X button. Target is behind me. Alright, let's see if we can find this guy. Where are you at?
Here he is. Let's get within 5,000 meters. That's the maximum effective range of our axial laser. And his.
Wow, the controls for the Xbox 360 controller are a little different from first-person shooter games that I'm accustomed to, so it's going to take me a little while to get used to them. I haven't played a game like this in a long time. Now, for those of you who are wondering what type of game this is a... Oh, way too fast, apparently. I went speeding right by him, and he's just a little drone.
Now aim at him.
I'm aiming. I'm hitting the X button. Am I too far away? I might have to get... Yeah, there we go. Oh, yes! Yes! Suck it, punk! I am gonna get you. Oh, they're overheating. They overheated. Okay. Progress automatic grav anchor is on by default. You can turn manual grav anchor on in the options. Okay. I don't know what the manual grav anchor does, but we need to lead the weapon a little bit. Just slightly.
Now aim at him.
That's what I've been doing. Oh, but his hull integrity, look at it. You can see it's kind of, oh, we're gonna crash. How do you put the brakes on? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, I like it, guys. I like the way this game works. Let's move up a little closer, not too much, just slightly. 3%. Wow, I completely suck with shooting, guys. We're gonna need a lot of practice. A lot of practice. Of course, I could always zoom out too, but I like zooming in, man. I like the first-person view. That is actually awesome. And we can get upgraded weapons. We can get upgraded ships. We're supposed to be able to...
What a mess. I love watching bits of target drone spin gracefully into the ground. If only this was for real.
Oh, well, it's for real for me, man. It's for real for me. Can we not fire it now? I guess you can't fire unless you have something to fire at.
To complete this simulation, you need to leave this planet's atmosphere. Point us up and fly out to 100 kilometers of altitude.
All
This will
right.
get us out of all this atmosphere, which is slowing us down.
And you can see our altitude there on the right-hand side. We're at 9,000 at the moment, 10,000. Speed is 1,100, 1,200 milliseconds, miles per second, maybe?
On or off.
So, yeah, this is going to be a game that has combined a lot of aspects that I've been waiting games to kind of do for us, which is you can go off, you can mine, you can create giant fleets, you can create giant ships the size of planets, and then when you want to, you can go into a planet's atmosphere, you can land on a planet, you can build bases, you can take first-person view of some of the people, walk around the cities, build up cities, build like infrastructure, like the whole 9 yards, guys. You get to go and do everything that you ever wanted to do and build whatever it is that you want to build to your heart's content. Let's go ahead and look at the planet that we just left right there. Ooh, wow. This is absolutely beautiful. It is an MMO, guys, and in case you're wondering, like, how many planets are there in the game, you know, how many solar systems are there to kind of look at, according to the website, there are 370, can you guys guess? 370 what? 1,000? Million? Billion? Billion with a B would be the right answer, guys. 370 billion different planets or solar systems, one or the other. Either way, that is freaking nuts to go off and explore, to look at. So this is going to be something else, guys. This is going to be just fantastic. I don't know.
Excellent.
There we go.
Isn't space pretty? Let's get on with more fun. Press the End Flight tutorial button to get us out of here, or feel free to fly around. As a 236-year-old computer, I am only slightly bored running the same simulation for the 865,962nd time, so knock yourself out.
Okay, so we can end the tutorial here, or we can look around. Click in-flight tutorial to leave tutorial. Well, before we leave the tutorial, I want to see if maybe we can fly over to the ring system right over here, this ring planet. And maybe I can fly into its atmosphere and just kind of check that out. Because we're supposed to be able to go wherever we want. So I want to see if that's even possible. Now we are building up speed. We're going at 2,000. We're continuing to keep going at this speed. Doesn't look like we're really traveling though. If you look down here at the planet, it looks like we're pretty much stationary. So this may be the furthest we can go in this tutorial. Although it looks like maybe that planet up there is getting a little bit bigger. Maybe, if we're lucky. It does look like we're moving. Yeah, if you look at the bottom, you can see that we are going, but we're going at such a snail's pace that it's going to take us a while to get there. So maybe we will end the tutorial here. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. See what happens, where it takes us, and what's the next mission. Distress call from the SS Archimedes. Oh yeah, that's really quiet. Alright, so we gotta go find them. How do we find them? I guess I should have looked at that screen. I thought it just told me the pitch and the yaw. Let's see. Oh, there it is right there, maybe. Alright, so we got autopilot. We can go to Apollo space at 6 kilometers. SS Archimedes is 236 kilometers. We can dock with them. Or we can go to Saras space.
Is there anybody left out there?
So it says space station. A few of these ancient relics remain, offering markets, shipyards, contract boards, and hangar service. So let's go ahead and dock with them. Ooh, wow, look at all the stuff in the asteroid field that we're kind of just skipping right by. We'll definitely come back and check that out. Contact Susan Still in the contracts board. She'll need your help. All right, so let's see. What can we do? Contract board, place sell order, galactic market, local market, storage, hangar, refit ship, shipyard, disembark, or exit station. I wonder what you do if you let's disembark. Select our character. Okay, what is my avatar gonna look like, guys? I'm gonna go with the male because I like playing what I am, and I will go with none of these people actually look anything like me, but I guess if I have to pick somebody, I'm gonna pick somebody who's not wearing sneakers, so I'll go with this guy, just because. Okay, now can we? I disembarked, right? Disembark. Can we not? I guess we can't. Okay, so let's go to the contract board, which is where they wanted us to go anyways. Susan still needs to get back to her farms on Ceres with her. Let's go ahead and do that.
My son and I were trying to get home to Ceres. Can you take us home?
I don't know. Do I have storage? I don't know if I have space for that. I guess let's say accept.
Thanks. There are people starving in the streets down there on Vulcan. I need to get home to my grain farms and see what I can harvest before any more of them die.
Okay, so there is officially a planet called Vulcan here, guys. And in case you heard that noise, that was just several boxes in my room just keeling over because I am doing some construction in here for the VR systems that we're going to be getting here pretty soon. But never mind that. Let's go ahead and just keep going, and hopefully everything over there is perfectly fine. So what are we supposed to do here? Archimedes. Blueprint for sale. Okay, so this is probably stuff other people were selling that have been in the game for a while, kind of doing their thing. So I guess let's go to disembark, shipyard, exit station. Yeah, we got the cargo, right? We got them contracts. Let's look at the contract. S. Archimedes, Sea Space, 2 to SS Archimedes. I guess let's jump. I mean, hopefully we're doing this right. I don't know if we are or not. This is my very first time playing this game, so it's going to be interesting to see if I'm making some mistakes here. I do like the fact that it's so open and there's so many things that you can possibly do here that just it's going to be absolutely amazing, guys. All right, so where do we need to go? We need to go to view range. What is it? Why are we warping? I thought we were like just viewing the range on how far away we were. Okay. Is it going to open up the new autopilot? The star? No, we want to go to the surface. Okay, so let's land. All right. Thankfully, they do a lot of the work for us, because if I had to do this myself, pretty sure I would not be good enough to get this going this early on. Am I going to crash? It sounds like he's going to crash. Oh, look at that, guys. The wind is actually blowing the trees. That is fantastic. Where's my ship? Is my ship here? Because I can hear it from farther away, and I don't see it anywhere, so not really a good sign, unless I'm already here. Oh, so I can just land? No, there's my ship right there. Okay, is it landing? Can I click on the ground? I have like this little box right here in front of me, if you guys can see it on the screen, of... can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in. All right, inner settlement. What if I click on that? What can I do? Plan building, warehouse, overhead, upgrade all, take off. Did I not bring them with me? Your vacant land. How about plan building? What buildings can we put down? A farm, maybe? Because she did say she needed to get back to her farm. 2 out of 3 passengers on board. You have no blueprints, so I can't do anything. Okay, so how do I get these people off? 2 out of 3 passengers on board. Overview, destroy building, warehouse. Overview? No, that's not going to do it. Okay, so I am officially stumped. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Why can't I get this to work? So character, toggle full screen options, in-game help, manage ship, computer reactor on, upgrade, manage crew, maybe? I don't have any crew. Manage pilot? You have no pilots. Perhaps you should recruit some. Overview. Let's see. My modules, capacitor, computer. Do nothing of consequence here. Passengers, 2 crew, 0 of 3 cabins total. Passengers, 2 crew. I don't think I picked them up. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Galactic map. Character. Assets, votes, upgrade all. Yeah, guys, I do apologize. I think I did something. Did something here. I don't know what I did, but I did something that I wasn't supposed to. How do I look at my quest? Right? I mean, like, this is my contracts up here, and I see the contracts, but I can't do anything about it. SS Andromeda in Silas. So 2 to the SS Andromeda in Silas space. Oh, so I went to the wrong place. All right, how do I take off again? Galactic map. Where am I at? Where am I at? Jeez, this is confusing, guys. System search? Search for a system. That's not what I want to do. Close map. How do I get out of here? How do I take off? Down here. Take off. There we go. Take off, guys. All right. Now we are back in space. So now I am looking for the Andromeda. This one? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I think we probably have no idea where to go on this one, but maybe we'll get lucky.
Thanks. Here's 10 tons of grain for your troubles. If you take it to Vulcan, they'll fetch an unusually high price in the market and save lives. Those people need our help.
Okay, well, we'll definitely go to Vulcan then, guys. Let's look at the contract board while we're here just to see what else. Blueprint for sale, fusion power plant for 27,000. More than we have. Rare component for sale, 10 mining robots for 1,000. How much money do we have? I think we just got 1,000 for that. Sell 10 grain at the local market. So let's do that at the Vulcan system. Okay, so how do we get out of here? Let's close this down. Let's go to exit station. Where's the Vulcan? How did we get to Vulcan, guys? Vulcan space, right there. We need to jump. So, are we supposed to, like, memorize? I guess there is a galactic map, so we can always do it that way, but I wonder if you can only get to certain systems by going through other systems. Like, you have to go through one to the next, almost like EVE Online kind of thing. Let's see, Vulcan Station. Warp to the SS Archimedes. Is there an SS Archimedes in every single one of these systems? Because if there is, I don't really like. That's kind of weird, right? I mean, you know, there's a space station named the same thing in every single one of them. That's kind of unusual. How do we sell? Sell 10 grain on the local market. Okay, so contract board, market, local market. Here we go. Let's see, grain, sell 10 of them. How many do we have? I think we have 10, right? Let's sell the max.
Well done. You've reduced the starvation on Vulcan. I don't have any more grain harvested yet, but you can buy more from Ceres, back on Andromeda Space Station. Ceres mostly produces grain, so you can usually get it cheaper than anywhere else here. If you take more to Vulcan, it will keep fetching a high price until people stop starving. A few more trips should do it.
Okay. You will need to provide as much food as possible, as quickly as possible, to the SS Archimedes and Vulcan space to end starvation there. The longer you take, the more food will be required. You know, that might actually be a good thing, not in the sense that you're like letting people starve, but in the sense that the longer it takes, the more money you can get from it. I guess if you're looking at it from like a war profiteering standpoint. But yeah, we'll look at that, I guess. Grain sells for, I have 10 owned, and the price is 87. So we need to look at some of this stuff. Like aluminum is about 500, carbon is 1,000, fruit is 143, meat, silicone, titanium, and vegetables. So they're all different little prices in there. 87 is what grain is selling for, and I sold my max, right? Contracting market. Okay, so 87. It's not a whole lot. It's really not a whole lot. But let's go ahead and exit station. We'll go back to, where was it? Ceres space, right? Yeah, Ceres space. Go back there and get as much grain as we can get. And I'm going to look at the price and see what it's going for, because if it's going for anything close to 87, you're really not making a whole lot of profit. But I bet you more than anything it's going to be like 30 or something, because, you know, they're trying to give you a little bit of a leg up, but not a huge one to start with, just something to kind of get your feet wet. Let's look at the Andromeda. In starvation on Vulcan. So that's our next quest. We don't get anything for it other than the fact that you get the satisfaction of, you know, ending starvation someplace and helping them out. But let's see, what do we got on the local market, guys? Grain is 80. So 80 to 87, that's not a whole lot. Let's look at the other stuff. Aluminum, they all look about the same price, actually. In fact, I think carbon might be worth more over here than it was before. Let's go ahead and buy the max. How much did we get? 10? 10 is our max? Jeez, we can't hold a lot in this one, can we? All right, let's go to refit ship. Maybe we can upgrade our capacitors. What is the thing that holds more? We got a mining beam. What's a capacitor do? Capacitor 200. Okay, fit models, store models, and ship. Nothing in there. So we can't even buy anything right now. Okay, so I guess we just have to do this quest. All right, let's head out. Here I was trying to see if I can, you know, do it a little quicker and get us over there. But nope, not necessarily going to work that way. Okay, Vulcan space. Jump it, guys. No, not through the space station. What are you guys, crazy? I don't want to die. I want to get there in one piece. You guys are nuts, man. Unless there's some kind of science behind the fact that when we go into, you know, that kind of, you know, jumping, you know, capabilities or something like that, we don't, we're like transitioning between molecules. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain it, guys, to get to the fact that I can go through a space station, or at least my head can, because I think that right there took my head off when we went through that, and that's kind of crazy. All right, local market. We'll go ahead and sell our grain right there. And then, of course, we can buy iron here. 10% extra credit for negotiating with trading skill. Trading skill. Didn't get to see that all. I wish I could kind of get that back. It's not down here in the chat bar either. Iron is something I can buy here, and it sells for 150. So we're going to look at that. We're going to exit station for now, but we're going to look at that and see what it's worth on the other one. So let's go back to Scylla Space, and we'll see if maybe we can, you know, do 3 more trips. I think it said 3 to start with, so maybe 2 more after this, and we'll just end the episode there once we finally finish this one off. But I'm liking it so far. It definitely has a unique feel to it. Of course, they are leading you by the nose at the moment, but at some point they're going to just take their kid gloves off and just let you go off and do your own thing. So, you know, if you're thinking that maybe it's a little bit too restrictive right now and you just kind of have to do these missions, you know, for now it's okay. Let's see, iron 172, so I think the other one was 150, so I think that is better. So we'll buy all the grain, sell it at the other one, and then buy all the iron and sell it back over here. We'll make a little bit of money on both sides of that trip instead of just getting it on one side. So let's go to Vulcan space again. No! Oh, he is going to kill me. I don't understand why I keep going through objects. It's not right. It's not right, guys. I don't want to die. I want to live the 3 days. Oh, I keep thinking of like Stargate when he goes through this stuff. Very cool though. Let's see, Archimedes. Come on, take me to the space station, baby. I wonder, once you have like a pilot working for you, if you can give them these tasks and just be like, I need you to go over there and deliver like 4 payloads of whatever. Go do it for me. I'm going to sit over here and just collect the money kind of thing. Local market. Yeah, see, that's 150. It's worth a lot more over there. So let's go ahead and sell the max. And we'll buy the max. Nice. And we'll head out of here. Alright, so my cargo. A lot of iron, guys. A lot of iron. Scylla Space. Yep, I think that's where we want to go. Keep forgetting. I mean, we've already been like 14 times, and I'm still forgetting. Now, there's stuff in those asteroids. I think we can go out there and mine those things if we have the right tools to do so. But I bet you more than anything, this tutorial will lead you to that. Autopilot. Oh, yes, there we go. Let's go in there. The starbase is in Apollo deep space. That is where all the settler starbases are. Apollo autopilot. I'm in deep space, but just my base. Okay, I'm just reading what they're doing over there on the side. Let's go ahead and sell our iron for max. make a little bit of money. 20% extra credit for negotiating with trading skill, 15% margin industry by something. So let's go ahead and buy max amount of grain. 2 tons of grain. Why is it not letting me buy it? There we go. 10 tons. All right, we got that. Let's go ahead and exit. Go back. This should be the last trip, guys. This should be enough right here. It says it's charging warp core. I wonder if it has a limit to how long it takes for the warp core to be charged when you get to a bigger ship. Like, I mean, we're in a very, very small ship right now, so it's going very quickly. But I bet you more than anything, when you start getting into like motherships where it like pops like these things out as just like regular fighters, because my ship right now is pretty small. And I saw some of the battles they were doing on, you know, like the videos for it on Steam, and they were absolutely massive on some of those things, guys. Now, it's going to take a while to build up to that point, I bet, but let's see. We're going to go ahead and sell max. There we go. Passenger manifest updated. Ian Wittertaka aboard.
Well done. The food rides are over, but malnutrition still affects Vulcan. The price of grain is back to normal. A more modest profit if you continue shipping it there. Oh, and if you're going out that way, could you take my ranch boss, Ian Whitaker, back to Apollo? It's about time my cattle ranches started producing again. Oh, and if you're after more of a challenge, I may have something for you.
Okay. So we can definitely do that. Yeah, we'll definitely take them to Apollo, but we're going to do that on the next episode, guys. So again, if you do enjoy this episode, definitely check the game out on Steam. It's called Ascent. It's Ascent, guys. The space game, brought to you by Fluffy Kitten Studios. And try to say that without smiling, because I don't think you can. And it normally goes for $19.99, but for now, it's going for $17.99. So 10% off if you get it right now, guys. Again, if you're watching on my channel and you like these videos, hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely lets me know you want to see more videos like this in the future. And as always, guys, I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you all next time.